Let's hit that. Okay. Let's just wait until we're done. That's funny. Let's put that there. It looks so funny, man. There's a man. Grand Exchange. Finished selling 3,900 amylase crystals. That's great. All right. Let us do this then. Not yet? Really? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, wait a second. We gotta do this then. Very quickly. Content 98 agility grind. There we go, bro. And boom. There we go. And now we gotta wait a little bit again. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Finally. Whoa. Let's get this ready. Whoa. Guess who's back? It's Papa. Welcome back, my man. Oh my god, this is at 12K now? You gotta be kidding me, man. The amount of money we just missed is absolutely insane. Dude, I would have made millions more had these prices been different back then, bro. But well, we're not gonna get salty about something we can't change anymore. The past is in the past. We gotta have the chin up. We gotta move on. So, why don't we take care of the intro, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Skits Tony live stream. I see my homie always. Salutations, my G, sending you a big hug. Also, Mark, what's up? Today we're gonna be listening to some Super Nintendo music. I think that's the primary thing going on. It's a relaxing SNES music mega mix for 4 hours. I might even, you know what? I'm gonna include this. I'm gonna link it in music here, just because I'm for the peoples. If you guys want that mix yourself to do whatever, there it is. And yeah, we're gonna be listening to some Super Nintendo chill music and leveling up agility. All right, the grind to achieve level 98 begins. Admittedly, we have already started. We are 4.6% of the way in. We still have an ungodly amount of laps to do, though. We got to do 1,195 laps. Thank God we got to do less and less the more we do them. But it is a daunting task. It is incredibly overwhelming. And yeah, we might be here for a good 2 to 3 hours. We gotta at least bring the number down to 3 digits. We gotta have like 999 laps by the end of today. That would be great. And yeah, today the order of business was a little bit different. We did stream Final Fantasy IV earlier this day or earlier this morning. Very fun episode in my opinion, because I think what I'm going to start doing from now on is I'm just literally going to play in 400% speed. Again, I'm going to read the story when the story is, like when there's dialogue and stuff like that, but I'm going to have the game permanently on 400%. Just because I like going fast. And I think the game is just way too slow at 100% base speed. We need that to change. So it is going to be like that. We're going to have it pretty much all the time at 400% speed. And yeah, a lot of grinding will take place. We are obscenely over leveled already, and I'm not done leveling up yet. I'm gonna stay in that castle area until I get like 50,000 gil or something. Every single character of mine will be like level 20 plus before we begin the other part of the story. And yeah, so here we are playing old school RuneScape now, because yeah, this is what we got to take care of, ladies and gentlemen. The agility grind. And can I request an SNES song? In a bit, my man. Maybe towards the end of the stream. Right now, this is what we're going to listen to. I really want to focus on having as little distractions as possible. I do not want to alt tab, type, click, whatever. I just want to do it here in this game, because the more effectively I do this, the less we gotta spend time running or clicking rooftops. Towards the end of the stream though, I can give you what you want. Not right now though. So when this hits, when we get to 999 laps left, you can send the link. But again, you know, time is limited, my friend. For all of us. We might get a little philosophical here for a second. But time is, next to love, the most important thing. Every second that goes by is 1 second that you don't get back. And my boy, the Phoenix Master, the legend of the legends, is back. Yo, hello, he says. Hello, my G. Good afternoon or good evening to you. It might be already, it's most likely nighttime where you are. You might see the moon in the ceiling or at the sky if you peep. Good evening, my man. Welcome back. Here I was about to get a little bit philosophical. Right? We were going to talk about time. So yes, I think love transcends time, or the soul, the spirit. But in this world that we're bound to currently, I think time is not playing any games. The passage of time, the relativity of time, the universality of time. Very interesting topics of discussions and very interesting things. Time, again, something that you cannot get back. Something most of us fantasize about correcting or going back to. If I could be 18 years old again. If I could look at my lover's eyes one last time. If I could do this, if I could do that. We fantasize about time so much because it is. Every second that goes by, you're one step closer to death, and you're never getting the second that just happened back. It is what it is. The rules are those. It is not up to me. It's just what's always been. So, considering the limited amount of time that I have to be here, right, playing the game, live streaming, I just want to squeeze the juice as much as I can. I want to do more with less. If I have only 2 hours to be in front of a camera, or 2 hours in front of you guys live streaming, I want to make the best use of those 120 minutes, right? And even though I have pretty much arguably all the time in the world, in quotations, to do this, to finish leveling agility, I mean, I could do it tomorrow, I could do it the next day, I could do it pretty much any other day. But I want to get it done. I want to finish it. I want to get to 99 as soon as possible. I am in a hurry. I am running a race. Maybe against myself, admittedly. But I just want to get this over with, honestly. I want to get 99 in agility in old school RuneScape. And kind of throw the middle finger at the rooftop agility courses. And just move on to the next thing. So, if you guys are asking me to look this, look that, check this beatbox battle, check this song out, it literally puts me a step further away. And believe me, I want to listen to as many beatbox battles. I want to get all of Mark's Nintendo requests, even Phoenix Masters. But I want to preferably do all of that after we're done what we need to do. So I am a man on a mission. Nothing interferes between this man and this mission. See what I'm saying? And yep, time never comes back, love can. Absolutely. Absolutely. So the faster this is over with, the faster we're done. We can just spend more time doing other things. But right now, I am a man on a mission. And arguably, you know, thank you guys. Again, my G Phoenix. That's a termination, my G. Thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, dude. And thank you, Mark, again as well. Thank both of you. I mean, you guys are invaluable. You guys transcend time. Because you guys are love. I'm never going to get tired of saying this, man. You know, to me, you guys have a price that cannot be paid with anything physical or material. Why? Look what you're doing for me, Mark and Phoenix. Mark put it yesterday very adequately with one thing he said. He said, who is more insane? You who is running agility and clicking all these courses, clicking all these green boxes, who's more insane, you or me who's watching you do this shit? Laughing emoji. Yeah. I mean, do you guys will never understand how much I value your time and the time that you spend with me, man. Because I am doing something admittedly very tedious. It's boring as hell. But I have two wonderful people that I can talk to. And it just makes the experience bearable, bro. Chrono Trigger recognized in 1 second? Absolutely. So, this is indeed for the Mad Lads, man. I mean, again, is it easy to level up agility? It's something very mechanical. All you're doing is clicking all these like boxes, and you're getting XP. You see the XP number here rise at this part of the screen. But it drags on for so long that it becomes something overwhelming. And when you have to do this for 1,000 and something laps, Jesus Christ. So thank you guys. Again, you might question my decision making. Why the hell are you doing this? What's so fun about this? Well, at these heights or at these lengths, there's really nothing fun about this. It's more what I get in return, and just the fact that I will be able to have 99 in this skill, and I'm going to be able to explore the world as effectively and efficiently. That's the reward. And I also never have to do this ever again. Well, I'm saying 1,000 and something, bro. You're at 6,052 laps on this course. Yeah, but we're looking at this number here, 1,179. That's how many I have to do in order to get to 98. So, yeah, it drags on forever. It's very monotonous. It's tedious. It's even frustrating because you would want that number to go down to 1 immediately, get level 98, and then just run another lap and get level 99. But the game and this system made sure that it would. It's like getting 99 agility is like, boy, oh boy. So, thank you, man. Again, Mark and Phoenix, and that silent viewer. Because now we're 4 of us here, myself and 3 people. So, once you reach 98, how many more are there to reach 99? I'm thinking it's, you add these 1,100 and add 1,500 more. So I have like 2,600 laps, maybe 2,500 laps until I'm done. So, yeah, I mean, again, you can question my my decision making always, but believe me, there's a good reason behind the madness. And above all else, it's the time that we have here, right? We're talking about time and how time is limited, and how every second counts. Every second before this one vanishes, disappears. But anytime that I can be with you guys, and anytime I'm with Mark, anytime I'm with the boy Phoenix, you know, this is happening in the background. And I appreciate infinitely. Again, no words, no currency, no money can put a price on what this means for me, what you guys do for me. So it's like if we were all in this campfire here, you know, just chilling. This is what streaming feels like. I might be, I don't know, this guy's sleeping. I might be this guy, Magus. I might be Magus right now. I'm streaming and everybody's gathered around. But I guess it's something to look forward to before the end of the year. No, I'm going to get, I think I'm going to, before December, I already have 99 agility. Before December, easily. There's only like 10 days left of October. November has only 30 days. And then December has 31. Yeah. And I know this thanks to Mark. Mark gave me the hacks. January, 31 days. February has 28 or 29. It depends on what year it is, right? But normally it has like 28. March, 31 days. April, 30 days. May, 31 days. June, 30 days. July and August, 31 days. September, 30 days. October, 31 days. November, 30 days. December, 31. So December and January also both share 31, but they're not next to each other. One begins, one ends. You know the knuckle rule? Yeah, I know it thanks to Mark. Mark taught me that. If I wouldn't have met Mark, I wouldn't know a lot of things, believe me. One of those is that. And personally, I would have stopped at like 60, but you know your objective. Yeah, I am insane. It must be done. That's what I told him, yeah. So, see? Above all else is I cherish the time that we spent together. And there's way more things happening right now than just a man clicking away and leveling up agility in this game, this lovely game we called Old School RuneScape. I'm spending time with people that mean a lot to me, man. One of them is Mark, one of them is you, Phoenix. Now, the third silent viewer, he or she could just lay low, chill, not even say a word at all. Feel free to just do whatever you want, man. Relax. Take it easy. There are no rules. And I want you to feel and be as free as you can. And yeah, the rule is low-key fascinating. Yeah, man. It is. There's something about it. There's something about life in general that is a very beautiful and just a strangely odd but satisfying experience. Today I feel really good, you know. Some days I don't, you know. Some days it might be a bit rough through, you know, things I can't control, and I don't know, whatever, XYZ. You know, not every day is going to be all sunshine and laughter. Some things happen and it's inevitable, right? But today is one of those good days. You know, when you look at what I have going on, I'd say it's pretty amazing. And when you consider who I'm spending time with, or who's here right now, I guess I could also say, arguably, I got two of the top G's, man. You know, one of them is Mark, one of them is Phoenix. And we could literally talk about anything. And it's just, you know, fun. I think that everybody is his or her own little universe. We're like a little planet that's filled with all these things. So, and do you know why July and August have 31 days in a row? Because when we join, both are the first together, and there are two knuckles after the other. No. I'll let since Mark set it up, I'll let Mark finish that one. But it has to do with something Roman. Let's just say about that. More specifically, a man named Julius and another man named Augustus. But Mark set it up. There we go. There it is. The real reason is Emperors Julius and Augustus in ancient Rome wanted to flex. Here we go. See? So those are the kind of things, man, that you learn when you spend time with people. And precious people and precious things. Right? So I'm very happy today, man. Also, you know, have an amazing wife. And she's somewhere around. And I'm being taken care of magnificently. And I also had a very good Final Fantasy IV session in today. It was admittedly something just extraordinary, man. Like, this grind that we're doing right now in Old School RuneScape is something I have mixed feelings towards. But what happened today in Final Fantasy IV? Wow. It doesn't get as good as that. You know, again, we were talking about like MMOs or the JRPG experience or the ARPG. And the Caesars, yes. The Caesars. Yes. So, you know, me personally, I'm just a big fan of games that have, you know, like leveling up systems, turn-based combat. You just get stronger. You just have experience. And today we got to exercise that a lot in the game. We defeated an antlion boss with very much relative ease. We're significantly over-leveled right now, where we are specifically in the story. And there were a lot of people tuning in, man. I had a crazy amount of homies that were just there at one point. I think there were like 8 people max at one point, 7 or 8. And it just felt like recess, man. It just felt like being back in school. If there's one thing about school I miss, doesn't matter if it's primary, middle, high school, whatever, school. If there's one thing about school that I miss, or I look very fondly with a big smile on my face, it was recess, man. Recess was perhaps the best part, or the best thing about school. You're with your friends, you're with your classmates, you're just fucking around, eating food, and then you play sports. You just hang out, you crack jokes for a good 45 minutes to an hour. Then you go back to class. Boring. But recess, holy God, man. So, I think that's like the atmosphere that is being fostered by me and the members of this lovely community. And yeah, it just felt like recess, man. It just felt like recess. I was doing something I really liked. And the boys were there. Yesterday as well was fucking fun as fuck. Like after I streamed and then joined Discord, we hung out, man. We hung out for a big time, for a long time. It was just fun, man. It was great. So yeah, man, it was great. So today I have this very big smile on my face. It's just been a great day. I would not change anything. Everything's amazing. So I feel like gone, and I got my Keyla, you know. I'm very happy. Wow, this guy's fucking insane, man. He's got flippers on. Jesus, man. And yeah, damn, the whole Secret of Mana playlist is there, except the crazy ones. Yeah, man, this is a chill music by the campfire type playlist. Relaxing music. I don't want nothing crazy. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You know how it is. You know how we do. I ain't got time for that. Just got time to chill, bro. It's chill or chill. It's not chill and or go crazy. No. It's just chill. If I had crazy music on and I'd be doing this, I would probably punch the monitor or something. Eventually. I would just body slam my monitor or the laptop. I don't want to do that. I want to make it as easy for me as I can, because this is arguably PTSD inducing, so we don't need crazy music. Hell no, bro. Boy, oh boy. You know, maybe after we're done, maybe after we get level 99 agility, we might do some like crazy Final Fantasy boss music, because the boss has already been defeated. No grind left. We can just celebrate and have a victory lap, you know? Body slamming the laptop is wild. Well, that would sure make for a beautiful clip, right? Venezuelan streamer slams laptop out of sheer PTSD, listening to crazy music and doing agility rooftop courses. Who is body slamming laptops? Me. This man wants me to listen to like chaotic music while I'm doing something even more chaotic than that. Mark wants my brain circuits to just fail and just do the most obscene thing possible. It's funny, man. It really is. It's like, imagine this and listening to some like boss music. It just doesn't go well together. I mean, it does if you want to go mentally insane, but it's a recipe for disaster, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not signing up for that. So we gotta strategize. We gotta do things the smart way, the intelligent way. So this music is very appropriate. It's very soothing. It makes this bearable. If I were to put insane music, hell no, bro. I ain't got time for that. So yeah. But boy, oh boy, let me tell you, man, I'm still not over today's Final Fantasy IV session. What a great session today was. Hey, Skits, didn't a Venezuelan lady win the Nobel Peace Prize? Can you tell us about her? Yes, I can tell you a little bit about her. Well, her name is Maria Corina Machado. Maria Corina Machado. 13,000 on fucking amylase? You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be bullshitting me. It cannot be that. 13,000. Oh my God. Holy Jesus, bro. It is not fair. I sold at 8,000 at one point. You're telling me it's at 13,000? Jesus, bro. Anyways. So yeah, she's Maria Corina, or let's call her Mary for now, to not say that gargantuan name. So Mary is the leader of the opposition, or basically she's the leader of the party that opposes the current party in power in Venezuela. So you could argue that the people in power right now in Venezuela there's like a dictatorship, and it's been a dictatorship for since like 1999, so like 26 years. So yeah, and she is the leader of the opposition. And let's just say, for argument's sakes, there are 90% of people that are in her side, in Mary's side, and there are 10% of people, even less, I would say, in the side of the dictatorship. But, well, the dictatorship, or the ruling power, they have all the weapons, they have control over the military infrastructure, the police infrastructure, they have control over the weapons, and basically everything that gives money in this country, and the drugs. We're also a narco state, you can argue. And, well, we don't have any weapons in the opposition. There are no things as a weapons shop in Venezuela. There haven't been for a long time. The ruling power made sure that civilians carrying weapons, it's illegal, and the only weapons in the country, and the only ones who have them, are the government and the military and like police, and they're all controlled by the government. So there's no way we can fight if we wanted to, even if the odds are 90% or more against a 10% or less. We just have sticks and stones, and they have all the arsenal They got handguns, they got machine guns, heavy artillery, they got tanks, jets, planes, everything. So we can't fight. We can't fight. And there's no way to get out of this by our own means. We've tried, honestly, for 25 years. Many methods have been attempted, executed. There have been many protests throughout the years. There have been many clashes between the opposition and the government. And more on our side die, or we get tortured. Again, you're not going to fight with sticks and stones when you got a man with a fucking machine gun in front of you, right? This doesn't make sense. So it's been going on for 25 years. 26, arguably. And she won the Nobel Peace Prize because, well, she has balls, basically. She's standing up to the government with sticks and stones. And, yeah, man. I think she's a soldier, bro. She's a champion. Many could argue she could do more. But she can only do so much, man. Again, the enemy is like, the enemy has power, money, and weapons. We have nothing. So, or nothing that could stand to that. So, you know, that's why she won the Nobel Peace Prize. Because she's doing a lot with the very little that she has. Again, we might have the numbers people-wise, but if we would execute a revolt or a coup, then hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people could potentially die. So it's like, what the fuck are you going to do against a machine gun or a tank or a missile? You can't. It's just the mountain of bodies keep piling up. Now I see my homie Rocky Tombstone in the motherfucking building, baby. It's my man's. My good friend Rocky, an old school RuneScape and just a legend in general. He transcends the game. Again, one of these individuals that is a walking W. It is, yeah. And again, Mark and the boy Phoenix also. But here we got the legend himself, Rocky. Join me and join the boys as we talk about, well, we're talking about Venezuelan politics right now. But it doesn't take 2 and 2 to know what's going on in the game, right? Just clicking or doing rooftops, getting agility done. Level 97, by the way. Yep. Can't believe it, man. I can't even believe the number that I see on the screen right now. 10.7 million. Wow. Again, and there's people who already have it maxed. There's actually mad lads out there who have 200 million agility XP. Damn. That's how crazy it is. So join me, my G, for a little bit. Join us as we click away and talk about whatever it is that good old friends can talk about. And it's good to hear at least some stood against them. We are standing against them right now, but we do it in silence, and we do it in, you know, we don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to end up in a torture chamber. And well, fortunately for me, I don't think there's anybody in the government tapped in to what I'm doing. You know, I think anybody could say, or somebody from the government, it's like, I'm just a live streamer, right? I have a microphone in my hand and I'm streaming. It's like, what am I going to do? Right? I'm not instigating violence or anything. Would never do that. I know what's the right way to kind of fight the tyranny. And, well, I'm going to say my piece. I'm going to be honest about it. You know, I'm definitely in the opposition. I'm not with the government. Never have been. But it's not like I'm going to be extremely vocal and, you know, make myself a target. That would be the worst thing that could happen. Right? So I fight in silence. And when you ask me, it's like, do you support the government? Hell no. Honestly, straight up, fuck them. They are a cancer to this beautiful country. This amazing country. They fucked it up for 26 years. That's why we got a bunch of ships from arguably the #1 military power in the world, the United States of America. We got a fucking blockade of like destroyers and cruisers and submarines and shit. If we'd be doing things the right way, I don't think we'd have a military blockade. Like threatening, quote unquote. I think it's fascinating. Like, I just want the ruling power to leave. I want things to politically change here. And how that begins is you take the ruling power out. One way or another. So, now I don't condone violence. Look, I don't want anybody to die. At all. Like, not even the most foul dictator, which is the one we got right now. I wouldn't even want anything bad done to him. That's the bad thing about whatever conflict. It's just innocent people die, or people who have nothing to do. People who just want to, you know, live their lives as humbly and as silently as possible, as quietly, not fucking anybody up, whatnot. It's just people die and people get hurt when one side fights the other. And that happens in every conflict. You look at Russia, Ukraine, you look at Israel, Palestine, or Hamas, or whatever. It's like, dude, at the end of the day, it's just L. It's just L Ukraine, L Russia. Why? Because Russian brothers and Ukrainian brothers are dying. And civilians, just innocent civilians who don't care about these fucking things. And it's just like my homie says, we just want to play RuneScape, man. We just want to be happy. We just want to be by the beach, surrounded by good friends, surrounded by love, eating good food. Who the fuck wants a war, man? Like, what? Just shut the fuck up. But it's always been like this, right? These systems exist because they put a lot of money into somebody else's pocket. Believe me, the guy who sells fucking ammunitions, the guy who sells tanks, missiles, military planes, F-16s, radar systems, they're all chuckling, clinking like champagne glasses. Oh, we sold to Russia how many missiles, and we sold to Ukraine however many missiles. We make quintillion millions of dollars. It's like, fuck, man. But that asshole exists. Right? Love you, my G. I love you too, my boy Pika. Right? It's like, again, it's like, dude, no matter what conflict there is, in what side, in what moment in time, and between who, between this, between that, Christians and Jews and, you know, Muslims, or Ukrainians, or Russians, or Venezuelans, or Mexicans, it's just, in both sides, people die, and it's just like, nah. And when you consider that innocent people that have nothing to do with war, or to start this shit, I didn't declare war on anybody. Millions of Russians didn't either, and millions of Ukrainians. It's like, what the fuck? A lot of people wake up and you just hear the sound of like an F-16, and you're like, oh shit, like, and you start hearing explosions and shit. You're like, what the fuck is going on? So, Spread your love all over my face. These guys are like that, bro. Come here, my sweet vanilla guy. Yo, chat getting sus. It is what it is, man. You just got to learn how to ride the wave, my man, you know? Don't pay too much attention. It's for the meme, so. So that's the problem. That's the worst, or not even a problem. It's the saddest thing about all these fucking things going on. We just want to play RuneScape, you know? We just want to play games. We just want to go out, hold hands, have a laugh, eat an ice cream, just do happy people shit. But there's some asshole out there who wants to start trouble. And not just one asshole, many assholes. Who are like, what do we do today to make some more quintillion dollars? It's like, lower the price of whatever here and throw a missile there and start this shit over there, you know? It's like the Illuminati, or if you want to call them that, but it's like the elite of the elites. They're just rolling dice in a game of Monopoly. Or if it's not Monopoly they're playing, it's Risk. You guys, hopefully you know this fucking board game called Risk, right? It's like Monopoly, but in military terms. Risk board game, right? This shit right here. This is it, right? So it's like a map of the world. You got fucking cannons, you got infantry, you got horses. And I guess the more modern the game is, you got tanks, you got planes, you got whatever. So these motherfuckers are just playing a game of a Risk. And it's just like set RNG, and it's like, dude. And the issue, in my opinion, is money. Money is such a double-edged sword. Yeah. It can help us build amazing things, but also corrupts people. Yeah. Especially when, like, the biggest money makers are like, you know how fucking insane just a contract of, like, let's say I'm going to sell you 100 F-16s or 100 fucking planes or 1,000 missiles. Can you imagine the number? Like how much money that trade is. Like, yeah, I'll sell you 100 F-16s. You give me $720 million. It's like, what? It's like some people just don't give a shit about human life. And, you know, they got it backwards. They got the philosophy backwards. So the spiritual transcends like any sort of monetary or material, right? Your soul, my soul, our friendships, the love that we have to offer transcends money. You can't put a price on that. But some people are like, no. You know what? Put a price on that and I'll do it. So it's like, you have to disappear a village, let's say, and the village has 1,000 residents in it. Maybe somebody's like, you know, and they would, for argument's sake, they'd be like, oh, that village has 1,000 people. If you want me to, you know, explode it and put pipes underneath so we can do the oil system, I'm not going to do it for $1,000. I'm not going to do it for 100,000. I'm not going to do it for $1 million. Just raise the number up. And eventually it's like, boom, you know, for $400 million, I'll erase that village and anyone in a 5-kilometer radius. It's like, whoa. You know? And I have one idea. Let's focus on the fact that I will surpass you. Go ahead. You can surpass me, man. For me, it's not a competition. Do whatever you want, bro. I'm playing for fun. You know, I'm in it for the fun. I'm in it for the love of it. You know, I have no interest in becoming number one. My only interest is to have as much fun as possible. Meet as many people as I can and spread a smile on your face. And maybe suck some dick. Pause. So, you're competing against your own self, my G, if that's what you want to do. So, Paper or digital money in your account, barter was a good method. So, yeah, man, I mean, some people do have a price. It's like, you know, if you want me to kill X and Y, Z, if you want me to hurt, if you want me to fuck up the business, if you want me to, like, you just gotta give me a number. And it's gotta be a big number, right? They're not gonna do it for cheap change. They're gonna do it for gabillions. So, it's like, dude, it's like Rocky says, like, money fucks people up. Like, sometimes there are twisted individuals that you buy them with a number. All right? That's just how it is. It's just like shit, man. Money disconnects people. Smart people are trapped by money. And the ones who understand their creations are not the ones who are profiting from them. So somebody who doesn't understand controls it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, to take a look at Oppenheimer, man, and like the fucking nuclear bomb. The second that bomb detonated, and he saw what like the just like how destructive it is. You should have seen the dread on this man's face. He's like, what the fuck have I done? Because who does he relinquish that to? The U.S. military and the government. And it's like, let's fucking use that right now. In Hiroshima and Nagasaki, he's like, oh my god, man. Like, that's when it all goes out the window, you know? And I could have sworn Phoenix said something, but he retracted. Yeah, where did Phoenix message go? Maybe he might have deleted it, I'm not sure. I can't see what he wrote either. So, it was a good point. So imagine giving like 1,000 cows for a Ferrari. Yeah. Yeah, some of these deals, like there are just evil people outside, bro, out there who have a price, and who you could pay them to do anything. They don't care. They don't care if it's killing a baby, killing multitudes of people, annihilating villages, fucking up hundreds of thousands of people. You know, it's just when you got big money in the way, it's like, dude, say less, you know? So that's just the world that we live in, sadly. And, bruh, it's just fucked up, you know? That's why we're streaming. That's why we're streaming. I think it is because, you know, it's like playing video games and listening to music, for me, they've always been like an answer. They solve a certain problem. Maybe I was starved out of love when I was a kid, and the things that gave me love, one way or another, were video games and music. And 2025 now, you can make a career out of it, you know? I could be a nuclear physicist too. I could have been an engineer. I could have been a doctor. But instead I chose to be a drug addict. You know? And it's like, out of all these career paths, I just want to be a streamer, man. I just want to entertain and play video games and listen to music all day. And I wouldn't trade this for anything in the world, man. And we've gone from small personal and practical communities to a global disconnected system governed by money and psychos. Yeah, man. It's the system, the root system, and the rule set is just corrupt. It's just nefarious. It is evil to its core. You know? Talk to a mysterious old man. Sorry, I'm busy. Thought you were gonna give me a lamp, bro. Alright, I have to log off. I am sleepy. It's almost midnight here. Godspeed, guys. You too, my man. Rest easy, my G. I love you, my mans. Have a good one, okay? Thank you so much for just tuning in and saying what you had to say. You're the G, my man. So, yeah, man. I could have been a chemist or a doctor easily, but went the same route. Yeah, man. The responsibility was too overwhelming. Literally, my mother and my father, they wanted me to be like a political person or an ambassador. Or something like a governor or even the president of the country. Like, you don't know how many times I've heard in my life from my father alone. With great power comes great responsibility, my son. And you have what it takes to govern with great power. It's like there are very few fine leaders. I have never seen somebody with the qualifications as you, my man, my boy. Go out there, make me proud. Go to Harvard and study political science or economics, and go the president route. I said, fuck that. Let me do drugs. And here we are playing old school RuneScape, baby. You could toss that shit outside the window right now. Hell no. So that's why I fuck a lot with One Piece, man, and like the Straw Hats and Luffy. I mean, he does want to be the Pirate King, right? He wants to be the king of the pirates. But at the same time, Luffy's dream is to be the freest man in the world. So a crown or like a title, it binds you to a system. He's like, fuck the crown. I don't want to be the president of nothing. I don't want to be the king of anything. I want to be the freest king. And that's the Pirate King. I just want to do whatever the fuck I want. I want to be the freest man in the sea. That's who I want to be. That's why my profile picture's like that. It's the man's. It's the homie Monkey D. Luffy's. Right? This man right here, bro. See this beautiful man right there? And I'm here watching you do it. So, yeah, man. Give me a microphone. Give me a computer. Give me a stream setup. Give me a camera. That's what I want to do. I just want to art. I just want to do art. I just want to create. Right now it's videos and live streams, and who knows what it will be in the future. I don't think I'm going to be a content creator all my life, but I'm in it for a good, at least for a good decade. We've been around these seas for, how much is it? We've been up and about since April 25, 2023. I need to see the date on the bottom right at least be 2033. It's like 7 more years. 7 point something years. I want to do this for a good, I didn't find something that I have been so like passionate about, bro. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life for the longest time. I didn't even have that question answered when I was like 30 years old. I was still lost. I was still like trying to figure it out, and I'm still trying to figure it out. But at the very least, I know this is something that I want to do for a long time. It gives me a lot of happiness. I just love it. Even if it's just for one person. Even if it's just for Mark. We'll figure it out. That's why we're alive. Clock's ticking. We're figuring it out. And I know, maybe I started way late. I figured it out when I was 34. 33, 34. It took 33 years for me to muster the courage and be like, yeah, I'm going to get the camera now. I'm just going to do it. Boom. And I started very late to the party. But I have nothing to lose. I have everything to gain. And it's just like 50 Cent. It's like get rich or die trying. Get 1 million subs or or die trying. Just try and make a difference or die trying. And I'm not going to be a president. I'm not going to be an ambassador or a governor. I don't care about those things. I'd rather be an ambassador or a leader in my own way. And just, you know, nurturing the world with the right things. Give the world love. It's what we need the most. We don't need money. I mean, money is good essentially to eat and, you know, pay for a house or something, for a roof over your head and some clothes so you can keep warm. But I don't need a Ferrari. I don't need a Bugatti. I don't need a plane. I don't need a fancy $100,000 watch on my wrist. No, man. I just need my boys. I just need my G's, and I just need to know that I'm on the right side of history. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to live every day to the max now, to the fullest. Because I was just dead for so long. I was just lost for so long. I got myself involved in a never-ending cycle of abusing drugs. That was me, unfortunately. I'm not proud of it. I was addicted by 19 years old, and I lived in this perpetual cycle of, you know, doing a lot of drugs, going into a rehab, getting to a lot of trouble, going clean, staying sober for a bit, and then again and again and again and again. That's unfortunately the story of my life or my past. And now it's like, dude, you're starting your life at 30 something years old. That's when you know, it's like arguably you take a good decision or a more mature decision. It's like, I'm not going to be bound by these chains called addiction. I'm just, if I keep doing this, I'm going to die, and I'm not going to be able to live out or realize my dream. So push away the drugs and actually muster the courage to be like, I'm going to get the camera, man. I'm going to get the camera. I'm going to get this camera, and I'm going to just open a YouTube channel. What do I got to lose? If I die and I don't try, that's going to be my biggest regret. So, you know what? It's now or never. Boom. Starting is one of the hardest things. It has to be the hardest thing. You don't even know what's going on. You're trying to figure it out. You're always questioning whether you're doing the right thing or not. It's like, but once you start, everything just starts being less of an uphill battle. And once you meet and once you develop like a community, it doesn't matter how small it is. Once you find that one person who's like, you know what? I don't care if you make YouTube videos about broccoli or you make YouTube videos about chickens eating corn. Like, you got it, my G. Just go get him. When you have one person's like blessings, that means you got what it takes. And if you nurture that, then the entire world is laid out to you in like a silver platter. But it's not going to be given to you just like that. It's like, you know, are you going to put in the work? Are you going to make videos? Are you going to show face? Are you going to do more? Are you going to be in the right side of things? Are you going to exercise justice and righteousness? Yeah, man. Then it's like, go for it, my man. The world is yours. The world is ours. So, yeah, man. 1,000 something YouTube videos deep. How many do we got? 1,146. We're still figuring it out. But at the very least, I know I'm going to be here for a long time. The only way you can take me out of this gamer chair, and the only way you can take this microphone out of my hand, is you got to kill me, bro. I mean, you gotta come at me with the intent to kill. Nothing else is gonna stop me. And I've already made peace with the idea of being a degenerate. If I have to record 10,000 YouTube videos, let's go for it. If I have to record 100,000 YouTube videos, let's go for it. If I have to sacrifice and not have friends because I have to spend all day, all night, all the time working on YouTube, I'm ready for that. Like, it ain't stopping me. I have already given up being a normal person or whatever. Well, maybe if I think about my wife with a belt in her hand and she's savagely beating me up with that, I might have to reconsider my priorities, you know? But even my wife is like, go get him. I'm here for you, Tiger. Actually, if you don't have 10,000 YouTube videos recorded by 10 years or 20 years, I'm a beat your ass up with this fucking belt. You know? So that's why, man. That the only thing separating me from my goal is how hard I want to work to get it. And you gotta literally kill me. That's the only way out. I have already made peace with that. It's on some bring it on type shit. I'm dying on this chair, bro. If I don't make it, I didn't make it. I tried at the very least. I got 10,000 YouTube videos. Got how many fucking gabillions live streams. I gave it a fair shot. But you're gonna have to kill me, man. You're gonna have yeah. You're gonna have to shoot me down or something. That's how determined I am. So yeah, man. It is what it is. That's what's gonna go down. And yeah, you know, when I was like in my 20s, man, and when I graduated high school, I was like, I'm not gonna say I was miserable, but I was definitely very confused. It's like you have all these career paths and all these options. And I was just like very insecure about like what I wanted to do. I liked so many things. And I could have seen myself as so many things. And I was just afraid of committing to one thing. Because in my mind, if I committed to that, then I'd have to deny everything else. So let's say I would have committed to being a photographer. It's like, well, it's saying goodbye to becoming a doctor or becoming a soccer player. And I just wanted to have my options open. And I was just stupid. I didn't realize that was just equally as bad. Because not deciding on anything basically means you choose nothing. So, yeah, man. Or, well, let's actually be real here for a second. I chose drugs. Because that's what I ended up doing, man. I just got high all the time. That's it. It's like, It's like, well, in between thinking if I'm going to be a doctor or a photographer, let's just consume copious amounts of drugs. And you graduated high school in your 20s? No, I graduated when I was like 18. I could have graduated when I was 17, but I chose to stay 1 year behind because at my last high school, if I would have started at 11th grade, I would have graduated in 06. But with a class, the people in that class were just not it, chief. And the people in my class, the class of 07, they were the people who I, grew up with in the British school. I had all my friends in that class. And I was like, I want to study with these people. I don't care about graduating fast from high school or whatever. So I graduated when I was 2007. I graduated when I was 17. Yeah, I graduated when I was 17 years old. And then that same year in October I turned 18th. So I could have graduated 1 year earlier, but I chose not to. I chose to do the same grade again, essentially. I did 10th grade twice. I did 9th and 10th grade in boarding school in Canada. And I chose to do 10th grade again in high school here in Venezuela, in the American school. So, yeah, man. And it was fun as hell. I did not regret that at all. I graduated with like my buddies, So, and I was in like the class I wanted to be. So, all the people in who were gonna be in 11th grade, they were just phonies, man. I don't know. Most of them were just like, I don't know. That class was very, I don't know, man. Not cool. I'm not gonna talk shit about it either. It's just like, when you were given like, do you want to go to 10th grade or do you want to go to 11th grade? Like the easy pick for me was 10th grade, easy, 100%. Like, these are the people that are going to be in 11th grade, and these are my homies in 10th? Easy. So, yeah, man. Absolutely. And high school was just a bunch of fun. Both in Canada and when I came back to Venezuela. It was just great. A great time period. Times were simpler back then. Social media wasn't a thing. Recess in school was fun. People had no phones in their hands and you weren't looking at a screen that fucking long. People were like more alive back then, arguably. People actually like looked at you in the eyes and smiled, and it was just different, bro. I mean, I like 2025, but I think there's just some things that we could improve on as a species. And as Rocky has been saying, there's just like a disconnect now. There's more of a disconnect between one or the other, like just between you and me. Just because technology gets fancier, it gets better, the screen gets more addictive, the apps are more, powerful, they're more dopamine inducing, video games are more, they know how to reward your brain more, they know what gives you dopamine, they want to give, they just want to dopamine hit you all the time, bro. Attention spans are deteriorated as hell because just the cycle of being in TikTok or just doom scrolling, it's impossible to like take off your eyes away from it. It's literally you got like a fucking drug in your hands. When you think about this, you think about this shit, this phone. It's like, holy shit. Social media and just, wow. You know, right now in 2025, you glorify the villain. You glorify sexual degeneracy. You glorify drug kingpins. You glorify the billionaires. You glorify the powerful. You glorify the corrupt, the scammer. It's like, dude, it's hard, bro. Like, good is bad and bad is good. It's kind of fundamentally like that. And then you aggregate that there's wars going on still, and they will always be a thing, unfortunately. You add just like the disconnect from man to man, the loneliness epidemic, the fucking coronavirus and the pandemic, the wealth inequality. You got more billionaires than ever, but there's more people now than ever. It's just like money is worthless. You can't buy a fucking house because a house is too expensive. But yeah, a billionaire can buy 20. It's chump change. But yeah, man, people kill themselves over for like a fancy car or a fancy watch. It's like, dude, there are so many, like the number of people who lose the battle of addiction, the number of crazy drugs, how refined these drugs are, how addictive they can be, how they sell. There's just a lot of things that are, holy moly. And well, since my birthday is late September, I was one of the youngest. Cool, man. So, but yeah, it's just, the world is a scarier place now. Or let's just say it's always been scary, but like now you know more. You have a access to the portal of like infinity information, which is the internet. And you have the world in the palm of your hands, basically. And there's nothing stopping you from like knowing the truth. All you gotta ask is like, what is the truth, right? You decide what you really want to believe in. You can even decide what is fact, right? So it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy, bro. So yeah, man, I can agree with Rocky 100%. Just let me play RuneScape and leave the bullshit outside. I don't want to deal with that. Let me just play old school RuneScape and I'll deal with all these things later. And Chrono Trigger music. Best music. 12% in. We're Super Saiyans, man. 12% in 98. God damn. And I bet we're going to have, I don't even know how many marks of grace by the end of this fucking saga. I'm probably going to have like 1,000 marks of grace. Or something. Nah, maybe not. 1,000 is way too much. That'd be like one for every lap. For every 2 laps. Probably going to have like 500 marks. Give or take. Maybe less? 400? I don't know, man. But yeah, let's just play video games. Let's just, talk about love and just things that have nothing to do with the evil within or outside. So yeah, man. I already made my choice. It's that easy. And oh boy, We only have 100 laps left to get to 999. Oh boy, 101 laps, admittedly. And we are listening to Chrono Trigger music. Relaxing SNES music mega mix. Insane, man. And it is spooky season, the NPCs over there say. It is Halloween. Bum, 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 bum. I think when I'm late, or not late, when I'm older, I think I want to study theology and like religions and shit, and maybe history. History would be fun. History, and I would also love to study like musical history. Learn music would be cool. And I want to study like world religions too. I want to study like Judaism. I want to study Islam. I want to study Buddhism, Stoicism, agnosticism. It's all these things. There's cool things. Just so I could know. Fucking Beezy, man. Schizostotle. Oh man, are we gonna go with this one again, man? If I'm Aristotle, then you gotta be Socrates, bro. Can't have one or the other. And my homie Beezy in the building. So, yeah, man. Fuck being a philosopher, bro. Rather be a gamer and a drug addict. I don't care if people don't understand. It's just the better path. It's the simpler path. And by the way, man, Beezy, welcome back, bro. Glad to have you here, man. The roots of the dick are bitter, but the cum is salty. Oh, man. Did you end up watching Demon Slayer yesterday, bro? Tell me you did, man, and tell me you liked the movie. Please, bro. Tell me you ended up going to the movies, and tell me you liked it, bro. That fucking movie was insane. Okay, I told you. I told you, man. So it was worth it, bro. The animation was like 110. Yeah, bro. Oh, man, I can't wait to watch it. Holy shit. I really can't wait, man. Yeah. Demon Slayer. The fucking Infinity Castle. Oh, my God. I fucking hate English dub, though. Wish they shown it in Japanese. Yeah, man. Japanese audio, English subs would have been great. Not bad. Yeah, man. That shit is... Dude, I need to watch fucking Infinity Castle. I don't know when, but I know I need to watch it, man. That is so many people have just hyped the movie so much that I'm like, nah, bruh, I need to get my hands on this shit. I need it, baby. Oh, man, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the movie to get, like, released in, dubious avenues. Because, I mean, I would have to go to the movies. I have somebody I could go to the movies with and watch it. That would be like a surrogate mom I have. this woman, who could be she could be my mom. And she's also like an anime fan. And I introduced Demon Slayer to her. And she was the one who even told me, she's like, dude, we gotta watch this shit in the movies. And theater was half full. Pretty good turnout for a movie that was several months old. Yeah, man. No. I mean, Demon Slayer is always going to get a good rep. Like, it's just great. It's peak anime for me, bro. It's peak. And, dude, yeah, man. Demon Slayer rocks, bro. And that movie, like, again, all the people who've told me that the movie's either a 10 out of 10 or S tier, like, I could vouch for. Like, these are savants in, like, anime, or they're good storytellers. They know, they appreciate good stories and shit. And every single person who I've asked, yo, how's that Demon Slayer movie, bruh? They have all unequivocally, or, you know, universally, the opinion is that movie is insane, bruh. Like, yes. It's because when I hear that, I get like a boner, you know? I'm all for anime, man. I love anime and manga. So when I hear good things about it, I can't help but just like cheer, man. It's like, yes. Because it's easy to say like, oh my god, from the outside looking in, anime is cringe, or it's just for children, it's just for kids. Shut the fuck up. You know what you're talking about. And yeah, man, I will always be a champion of the cause. I will always champion not every single anime and manga, but just manga and anime as a whole, of course. It's a beautiful art form, and they're one of the, like, the best stories. Some of the best stories out there come in anime and manga form. So it's like, dog. This soundtrack is a loop back to the same SimCity SNES music. Could be. So and don't worry, Skits, when it comes out on home video, I will torrent a 4K file and send it to you. You're doing the Lord's work, man. I love you, man. Thank you so much. That'd be amazing. I bet it's already online in like the Pirate Bay and shit like this. But I haven't like bothered to like look or really research. It's one of those things that, you know I will watch it at one point, and I'm not missing out necessarily because I already know what happens in the manga, so I just haven't seen it animated, but I know what's gonna go down. So, Muzan is gonna get his dick clapped or his ass cheeks clapped by Tanjiro, but it's not that easy. And I've checked all my private trackers. Only release available is Cam Rip's shitty quality. I bet. Go see the pic on home and Discord. So, yeah, man. Demon Slayer. I mean, somebody was doubting like my swag, bro. At one point, they were like, whatchamacallit, man? They were debating my swag. They were questioning my swag. They were like, Axel was the person, specifically. He's like, you're gonna put Demon Slayer in S tier? No way you put Demon Slayer in S tier. Dude, Demon Slayer's not getting A tier. I don't see a world where Demon Slayer isn't S tier anime. And holy fuck, Skis is a skinwalker. Yeah. And that's what happens when you become the butt of the jokes, the meme of the memes. We got this, man. Oh man. So 13.2K? These people are fucking insane. How are you selling amylase? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me! Oh my god, we could have made millions more, man. Oh my god, imagine if I would have held on to every single mark of grace I got. Oh my god. I am an idiot. Dude. I want to cry, man. I lost a lot of money, man. Or I could have made more money. But I'm an idiot. I want to sell quick. But hey, man, you live and you learn. That's the part of the game. So, yeah, I said I wasn't going to give a shit. But it's like every time a mark comes, the mark of grace is somehow more expensive. It's like, fuck this, man. Thinking about starting a channel about paranormal investigations, but there's a twist. Hey, man. I'm going to say amen, man. If you want to do that, go for it, my G. It's all fair. It's all fair game. Every time a mark comes, the mess is getting worse. I go to a haunted locations and film myself using a Ouija board, and I ask spirits how they feel about dick. Wow. That is a big twist. That seems like it's only something that you could see on Patreon, bro. YouTube is gonna be like, holy shit. Rocky, man, I would watch that, Bleak. Yeah. Wasn't there some guy out there already in YouTube doing that kind of shit? Like somebody kind of crazy, arguably. I don't know if this guy, like, eventually, like, there was a case on him. He either beat his girlfriend up or his wife. Like, this guy was one of the insane YouTubers. And his life was chaos. And I would watch that too. There was this YouTuber, man, I can't remember his name, but he was doing all this like scary shit. And like I'm not gonna swear like on God or but I could shoot myself in the foot right now. And I could remember, like, this guy who's like, yeah, summoning spirits at 4 a.m. at a cemetery with a Ouija board. Must watch in brackets. And he was just out of it, man. He was not your average guy. His life was also pretty bonkers, man. But I can't remember it. I wanted to say it was Foozy. But it's not FoozyTube. FoozyTube is not like that. Can't remember his fucking name though, man. But his name's gotta be out there. Ouija board YouTuber or something. That assaulted his girl. Like, he had a very big domestic abuse case. Like, or something. He either cheated on his girlfriend. He did some shit. But I can't remember this guy's fucking name, bro. but it was the pitch was kind of like what BZ is suggesting right now. And well, you got two faithful, you know, fans right now, or like enthusiasts, Mark and Rocky, man. Getting a ghost blowjob sounds lit. I will go to Aokigahara, the suicide forest, and I will bring a JBL speaker so I can play the Logic 1-800-273-8255 song. That is just Logan Paul behavior. You don't want to do that, man. You don't want to be the Logan Pauls of this planet. You don't. You really don't, bro. That's just one surefire way of just not it. I mean, Logan Paul's his thing, right? He's by some weird thing in the system, this man has like 20 million subs. He's still around the internet. He's still making content. You could say he's still relevant. I honestly don't understand, bro. But hey, man, that's why you don't ask me these questions, right? It's like I wouldn't be able to answer them. It's got to be like it's either the devil is working overtime, or it's just like, man. But you really don't want to be a Logan Paul at all, man. Like, you might think there's something good about it. There's really not. There's absolutely, like, no. I would honestly endgame myself if I like had to be him. The older you get, the more you realize right and wrong don't exist. World is more like winners and losers. The morally corrupt win more than the morally just. I still rather be a just person, man. I'm not really like the only thing about Logan Paul that I could want is the plaque that he has. You know, that's it. The 1 million subs. And he has it across multiple channels, which is even cooler. He's got multiple YouTube channels with 1 million. That's probably the only thing I would want. And I don't need it. I honestly don't want anything else that man has to offer. And right and wrong are just human concepts. When humans aren't here, neither are right and wrong. Yeah. That's very profound. But that is true, I think. But, and damn, we real Machiavellian in here. Level 1, good, bad. Level 2, logic and reason. Level 3, cock and balls. And level 4, cock. Level 3, nothing is real. Yeah, or what is real? Like, you can argue for or against anything, right? And level 4, what the fuck did I just take? Yeah. Are these mushrooms, or is this methamphetamine with LSD? Hello? Mom? Mom? Hello? You start warping into a different universe. Somehow you're in like the Sword Art Online universe. You're within the nerve gear. So, yeah. But, I mean, no, man, I there's nothing. Again, the only thing I would want about Logan, or I would take from Logan, give me the plaques. That's it. And why is Skit's hand on my cheeks? Well, what? There's nothing else there's nothing else that man has that I could care for. So, yeah, man. It is what it is. You can't buy me. You can't buy me with money. Like, you couldn't give me $1 billion for me to do something like heinous or stupid. What you could give me, though, is a big mountain of this Colombian drug they call Tusi. Or just give me like a entire basement of like Molly or something. And some weed. Maybe you could buy me with that. But for money? Ah, man, I'm not selling myself. If I gotta give blowjobs to the homies, I'm giving them for free. They don't need to pay me nothing. Pose. But, for money? I ain't doing that. Mike clearly held back after the start. The Paul brothers turned boxing into a joke. Jake Paul beating Mike Tyson was such a bullshit fight. I gotta say, like, look, it's gonna sound crazy. Like, it doesn't make sense logically how I could be like really indifferent and like spiteful towards Logan Paul, but I'm actually a Jake Pauler, man. I gotta give it to Jake. Jake is an anime supervillain. He's like in anime terms, he's like Yagami Light from Death Note. That's who Jake Paul is, man. And while you could say he has his fair share of controversies, he's given us It's Everyday Bro. He's given us Santa Claus, merch, God Church. Dude, I'm a Jake Pauler. I'm not ashamed of that. And yeah, man, it does not make sense. Again, you know, Jake and Logan come from like the same cloth. But there's just something about Jake, man, that I'm a Jake Pauler, man. He's the good guy. He's the good Jake. He's the good Paul. And it's just hilarious, man. Like, a lot of things are just like, it's gotta be a bit or something. And Jake Paul's just made so much money out of just pissing people off. And I'm forever a Niga Higa fan. Yeah, man. Niga Higa, the OG Hawaiian, man. The original iPod human. Tee-hee! That's how you can tell we're like super fucking old, man. Like, you ask anybody, nobody under the age of 25 knows who he is. Like, dude, there would be people who like, who the fuck is that? That's how long we've been in this fucking platform. Like, I still remember the days where Niga Higa would just give us a tee-hee. And Smosh was like the apex predator. You had Equals 3, Ray William Johnson. You had Fred. You had Shane Dawson. You had like Shane Dawson in his prime. YouTube was a different game, man. You had the Shaytards, arguably the original like vlog channel, family vlog channel. You had Prank versus Prank, Boyfriend versus Girlfriend. Like, those, man, that era of YouTube. Like, dude, what? Like, wasn't the first channel to hit 1 million subs? Wasn't it Smosh? Or was it like Equals 3, Ray William Johnson? Was it Smosh? You could kill me. Or Niga Higa was around there too, and his crew of homies in Hawaii. And Kev Jumba, man. You remember Kev Jumba? Holy shit. Kev Jumba was crip walking in his backyard to like hip hop and shit. He was one of the OG like Asian American YouTubers. Kev Jumba, man. What the? Look, dude. Machinima was around. If you were like in the Machinima YouTube channel, you were like the hardcore gamer of gamers. Bro, you old YouTube. Damn. Dude, like PewDiePie wasn't even around. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, all these names were non-existent. There was literally a realm, an era of YouTube that it's kind of forgotten now. And I'm more of an AVGN fan. Dude posted before YouTube existed. Our generation is special. We remember life before the internet. Yeah, man. And we remember life when the internet was still cool and new. And I forgot about half of these LMAO. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Old school YouTube. Like the first era, man. Like, dude. I remember when Smosh made a fucking movie. I think it was with Nickelodeon. But Smosh, Anthony Padilla, and Ian Hecox, Ian Bigcox, they were the first YouTubers who like take it over to the big screen to like mainstream out. Dude. And then, you know, you add on a few years, maybe like a good decade. This second era of YouTube, you had PewDiePie. You had like the fucking degeneracy, Filthy Frank. You had Max Mofo, iDubbbz, anything for views. This other Australian YouTuber that was hanging out with them. Dude, they were dominating. Then the fucking adpocalypse happens. Remember Fred? Fred was in the first era of YouTube. Holy shit. I remember when Equals 3, Ray William Johnson, he was the first YouTuber who hit 3 million subscribers, man. I remember me and my friend just glazing that. It's like, holy shit, the homie has 3 mil. That was unprecedented. And how do you remember all of these off the top of your head? Dude, I've been around YouTube. Like, not only am I a YouTuber, I grew up with this. Like, this was my shit. Like, you could say I'm a hip-hop savant. Not a hip-hop savant. I'm like, if a savant is a 10 out of 10, I'm like an 8 to 9 out of 10 in hip-hop and rap. I know my shit. I could be like a hip-hop historian. And more so like new age and like beat maker, instrumental hip-hoppers. You know? I'm in that sphere. I know my fair share. I'm a World of Warcraft savant. I could 100% give you everything about the game. Like, I'm a savant. I'm an 11 out of 10 in World of Warcraft. And I'm goddamn near a 10 out of 10 or an 11 out of 10 on YouTube. Because I'm kind of like Mr. Beast. I'm like passionate about this. I'm not passionate, but it's just like I love these things. Like I follow that. I've been in the platform for so long, and I know who's who. I've seen them all, and I love it, man. I just love the website. I love YouTube, and I just know shit. And damn, Filthy Frank was wild. Filthy Frank was fucking insane. He still is. You put any of his videos now, they're like Vanguard. They are relevant. They are modern. They just have such a wild sense of humor that speaks to certain people. It's just fucking insane. And I actually got inspired to make beats by 2 OG YouTube producers, Red Hook Noodles and T-Nox Beats. And YouTube.com. That's a link. Not gonna click that yet, my G. Is it a beat, by the way? If it is, let's see. Noodles Production. Politics, Pink Guy. Dude, Filthy Frank is a G. And then he mutated into Joji. Dude, people have so good with music streaming, they don't know about LimeWire, Kazaa, Napster, and FrostWire. Yeah. Yeah, man. And back in the day, it was definitely hard. It was more complicated to get like music and shit. And the internet speeds were just terrible too back then, man. It's not like today. These kids have it in easy mode for sure in some like areas. But dude, yeah, man. I remember Lisa Nova, Maker Studios, like the OG Maker Studios. Philip DeFranco when he was just starting out his YouTube channel. Dude, there's just way too many, man. The Shaytards, Prank versus Prank, BFGF. There's just fucking Roman Atwood. FouseyTube started pranking. It's just, there's just, wow, man. I remember in like 2009, 2010, 2011, when Wiz Khalifa started making a run, and he started doing his day-to-day series. Wiz Khalifa dominated. He was like the first rapper to make a cult following on YouTube. Like, Wiz got so big because of his day-to-day series. Like, that era was there. It was just golden, man. Mac Miller and his videos and kids and shit. Nah, man. Like, there's just so many good, like, and nostalgic things associated. I was still like in high school, man, when this thing was, when all these fuckers were popping. And afterwards, like, when I came back, when I came back from China, it was like 2009, 2010. Me and my boy Retro, we would just go to cyber cafes. We would play Dota. And after, we would just smoke weed, get high, and watch YouTube, bro. It's like, fuck, man. You know? You download an MP3 and either there's an awful quality or before the song is said, the DJ would be like, this is a DJ Dick release. Holla at your boy. I remember a dude jumping on a bush of cactus and squealing like a pig. Like, it was just different, man. Like, yeah, like BC said, it was just new. It was just fresh. Like, people weren't chasing virality. It was just people were uploading things, and some stuff hit. And then some homies were finding a formula. They ran with it. I think the first duo was probably Smosh. They thought, you know, they made their, like, skits a reality, and people just liked it, man. The Pokemon song, dude. I think Smosh Pokemon. Dude, Pokemon in real life. Like this one, Smosh Original 2005 Pokemon. This is fucking like, look at how emo these fuckers were. Anthony was such an emo boy, man. And this is like, this is 14 years ago. Not even. It was even fucking. It was even more ancient than that. And I feel like Jackass was the beginning of people feeling like they could go viral with homemade videos. They were the original content creators. Yeah. There's I can see that. People back then wanted to make good content. Nowadays, people just want to get paid for nothing, or they make a video essay about every little thing. Yeah. Video essay about how Spit and old school RuneScape are both like the forefathers of stoicism. And well, in that in that first one, that nowadays people just want to get paid for nothing. Guess who you're looking at right now? You're looking at a degenerate who's doing pretty much that. You're right. Don't want to make you guys feel old, but YouTube is 20 years old. Yeah, what the fuck, man? 5 details you missed in the Dick trailer. The satisfying downfall of the Mac Dick. Yeah. Yeah, man. It is what it is, bro. Like, you know, greed is greed. You know, people are always going to be like, huh, is that Mr. Beast? You just put, look, man, you just put Mr. Beast. Right? You just put this guy. It's like, huh, 447 million subscribers. Huh. $10,000? No way. Is that a hottie right there? Call your ex, win 10,000? What? Jump over to the lava, win? I baked a car in a race car. Holy. $1 versus $1 billion nuclear bunker. Huh. You don't say. That's what I want, Mom. Mom! Mom! I want to be just like Mr. Beast. Yeah, you know? And I see my homie Nick in the motherfucking stream again, baby. Welcome back, my G. Sending you a big hug. The Nickler. Nickety Nick. One of the illest to ever make it on the beat. Want to ask Nick a question. Did you link up with 101 Chains already, my G? That would have been fire if you did. And I remember Gmod 2. That game was just completely revolutionary in terms of how mods could revamp gameplay. I've never played Gmod. Maybe I was not there to witness that. Again, I was doing a lot of drugs. But hey, at the very least, bro, I was there. I was a fucking kid at one point, 20 years ago, like Mark says, and YouTube was just it, man. I was in there. Like when Beezy just immediately read the name, when he typed Niga Higa, right? When I see this man, Niga Higa, a lot of people are going to be like, who the fuck is Niga Higa, man? That's because you don't know. This motherfucker was making classics 18 years ago, man. Dude, do you see this shit, bruh? This is fucking YouTube history, man. Holy shit. Gmod invented zombies before COD made it. Oh, okay. Why play games when you can watch Korn and almost OD? Yeah, man. Amen to that. So, there might have been, admittedly, some things I missed. Because I'm not like Sauron's eye, you know. I'm not omniscient. I'm not omnipresent. But I have seen it all, man. I have seen it all, pretty much, in YouTube. I saw this when it, like, released, man. My wife just... She's like, don't scream. Oh, man. So imagine, man. This is fucking insane. Imagine. Look at the thumbnail here. Sorry, fans. Blame my ADD. You got MySpace, bro? Holy shit, bro. Holy shit, man. It's fucking crazy, man. By the way, Mark, send that Nintendo song that you want us to listen to. We'll take a look at it right now, bro. We'll take a gander, a listen. So, yeah, I retain my Papa status. Yeah. But, Jesus, man. It's just wild, bro. Skits, go to techzone.com. No, I don't want to go to techzone.com. If it's not youtube.com, I'm not going anywhere. Might as well be bigdicks.com, and I'm not taking a risk. TechZone. No, I'm not. I even if it's not anything insane, and it could perfectly be on screen, it's safe for stream, I just don't want, man. I'm a YouTuber, and I do YouTube things. #1 website on the planet, YouTube. All right? It's the only place you're going to find, you know, how to be a ninja guides Their 5-minute and 36-minute song 18 years ago, okay? And it's one of the OG Odo websites. No corn. Still up miraculously. Amen, bro. But no, I'm not. It's only on YouTube.com where we're looking at and we're staying at. That's how faithful I am. I'm loyal to my tubes. I'm loyal to Alphabet. I'm loyal to Google. I don't give a shit about any other website. It's YouTube, baby. Tech Zone can wait till we're done streaming. So, wow, man. It really has been a long time. This is like a fucking relic. Just there. It's crazy, man. It is insane. Let's look at this. Secret of Mana. Why fucking these songs, Mark? This is a fucking metal song, dude. 8-bit metal, pretty much. That's just the kicking. And what happens on the third level when you try to move your cursor through the tiny little sections? Oh, yeah, man. So you're saying TechZone is like a Newgrounds.com type shit? I remember playing in Newgrounds a game called Jet Slalom, bro. And yes, way before Newgrounds. Okay, man. TechZone was made in like 98. Almost died IRL in that maze game. Okay, we admittedly have only 54 laps to go. Wow. No, never mind. 46 laps. I thought it was more. Again, I can understand why Mark likes this. The Secret of Mana song. I would go insane if I would listen to something like that. I mean, it's not. It's pretty good. It's all right. It's more like a Dream Theater 8-bit song than than anything really. But not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. And please tell me that 99 is the final level. Yes. After we get to 99, there's no more to be done. 99 is the last. And no more than that. You can't get higher than 99. You could get, theoretically, you could get more XP if you wanted to. You can cap at 200 million XP. But you already get to level 99 with like 13 point something million XP. And it was on purpose. Yeah, I figured it out. I knew. The second I started listening to the song, I knew what I was in store for, so. So, I already know my homies, man. Way too much, man. Like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've got like I don't have a Sharingan. I got like a Mangekyo, bro. I got the eye. Like, again, it's not like Sauron's eye at the top of a tower that can see everything and anything. But my eye can see 95% of things. And I can definitely see the unseen, the spiritual world. So. But I lay low. Don't even have to say I got the Mangekyo or whatever. I'm just an idiot. That's it. But imagine listening to that Secret of Mana song and doing this, I would body slam the laptop. I would actually full Nelson the laptop and then like explode it or something with a grenade. That's what happens. But with this music, this is great. And 42 laps left, huh? This is like 30-something thousand XP. So we're gonna get to 10.9 million XP. But I don't know. I don't know how far exactly. But right now it says we're 16.8% of the way in. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Mark, I will let you nut in me if you play Warzone with me. The stakes are high. Nut in in BZ is the prize. I forget about the game at this point. You can nut inside of my maze. Mark's gonna say no anyway. Mark has a higher price. You're gonna have to sacrifice more, or do something even more degenerate. I just spent $10 on a Chucky skin. Damn. That's how it is, huh? Thank God I have not spent any more money in like gacha games. Or yeah, I have not spent any money in any video game. The last money I spent was buying... No, never mind. I did spend $5 on a character in a gacha game. Never mind. Like 2 months ago. Right? Or a month ago. 45 days or some change. I spent $5. But then my last purchase... My last, like, oh my god purchase. Oh my god. I spent like $80, give or take, for a full 12-year month membership on OSRS. I don't know how long ago at this point. But I bought the yearly membership. That's it. And I have some money. Like, I could drop some bank right now. And, like, I could drop money on anything right now. Video game wise. But I'm just choosing not to. I'm really conserving and like holding on to my money, because next year I've got to pay CapCut for me and the wife. That's kind of expensive. It's like $100 for the year long subscription. And whatchamacallit, bro? And yeah, at one point I'm going to have to renew my membership to RuneScape, which I'm yet to see if I will. Maybe I will. Because RuneScape's just that game, bro. I'm a happy scaper. And I think like $90 for the entire year is perfect. I'm a fan. And you're gonna have to give me 10 blowjobs, BZ, and expect to lose. And $10 for RuneScape members. I will fellatiate you until your soul becomes a galaxy. That's gotta be a very good blowjob, huh? Well, man, let me tell you. Let me tell you, bro. I'm very happy with the games that I'm playing right now. You know, I'm so happy that I might even grind some more in Final Fantasy IV. Once I'm done getting to where I want to get. You know, I could also play World of Warcraft off stream. But I think, well, today I am going to hang out at the designated 5 p.m. EST to play Counter-Strike. I think I'm just going to hang out in Discord and just chill. I don't want to play. I don't feel like playing Counter-Strike today. I feel like MMOs are calling my name today. And the grind. So it's either I'm going to play Final Fantasy IV and grind in front of the castle. And this sounds like a Champese beat. This sounds like a Lake Champlain beat. Insane. Young Gooners don't know about my Lily Ty, Jenna Jameson, or Sasha Grey. I'll play Warzone when you'll play TF2. Effing Counter-Strike, how people will kill you in 2 milliseconds. No, it's just, I don't have anything bad to say about the game. I think CS2 was just lovely. It's just that today I really don't feel like playing the game, you know? I want to grind in FF4, or I want to do rooftops, or I want to just chill, man. I just want to relax. And it's another Secret of Mana banger. Secret of Mana, ladies and gents. Laps per hour? I can't believe I'm down to 69. Are you fucking kidding me? 69? Those are rookie numbers. What the fuck? 69 an hour. Talk to me, Skits Tony. Dude, you better give me a fucking... I have a present for you. Thank you. A spinach roll? You fucking... You piece of shit. Only a spinach roll. Damn, bro. I feel scammed. No way this is 69. I'm under XP. I'm underqualified to be doing this. Really? I'm underqualified right now. What's going on? Let me do this. There we go. Dude, I need to hydrate my eyes because this is a burner, bruh. This is a burner. I need to chillax. My eyes just need a, you know. So, yeah. Well, I'm very close to hitting the goal that I've set for myself today. As long as I get to see laps until goal, it's just 3 digits. If I get the big 999, I'm gonna be fine. And then afterwards, I might turn on the Discord. I mean, it is on anyway. I might hang out in home here. I might hang out in Pimpin' for a bit and just shoot the shit. If anybody wants to chill, I'll be down there. I think I'll be playing Final Fantasy, or I'll be doing this. It's just off stream, you know. Also, I need to hang out with my wife for a little bit. I might chill with her for like 15-20 minutes. Your face on home? I look like a Jinxie thumbnail, kind of. Jinxie is fucking goated, man. Jinxie thumbnails are great. TF2 is Pyro still the best class? I wouldn't be able to answer that. Mark would, though. And for noobs, yes. For comp, 0 pyro. Alright. Got some little TF2 facts. TF2 factoids. And what is the best class? The demo, man. Let's see what Mark has to say. Besto class. Besto krasu. This is Chrono Trigger music. Wherever you put this. Besto por isso. And while we are going at like a record pace here. So medic objectively, then soldier, then scout, and demo pretty much equal. We are doing this at record pace, ladies and gentlemen. I still can't believe it's a 69, though. What the fuck is going on? 69? 69, you gotta be kidding me, bro. I gotta bring it up to 70. What the fuck is going on? What is going on, champ? It's still not 70. It's perma 69. Wow, man. Permanently 69, huh? The game kind of hates us. It doesn't want to give it to me. Well, I think I can make it to 70 if I like perfect tick all of this shit. You know? All fun and games until a demo sets a trap or a scout 2 shots you from the behind. Soldier is OP with the bazooka. Huh. I think anything would be OP with a bazooka, really. It is spooky season. Halloween is here. I think engineer is pretty fun. Just set up turret and chill. I think this is where I'm having trouble with that like trap right there. Oh no, I fucked up so hard there. I might as well get 68 now. That was way bad, bro. I'm permanently stuck into 69 now. There's no way. Not even if I did like 20 laps. And yeah, in casual it's pretty fun. Or an MVM. Pat Phoenix. Wow. We just blundered there immediately, bro. Immediately, bro. Kind of blundered there. Okay, now we got 71 laps per hour. What the? That doesn't make any sense. How did we get from 69 to 71? What the fuck is going on? Wow. This game is completely delusional. I don't understand. But hey, man, give it to me. Give it to Papa. Give it to Papa. 23, 20. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lock out at 998, or maybe until like 4 p.m. Yeah, 4 p.m. sounds good. It's only 29 minutes left. I can get more done in 29 minutes. Super Mario World music. This is great. And holy shit, this guy I teamed with sounds like John Goodman. Nice, man. I think. I'm really happy that we are gonna get very close to fucking to 999 laps. We're only missing 23 laps, admittedly. No. Didn't I say I was going to get to 4 p.m.? I'm going to clock out at 4 p.m. Yeah. 4 p.m. sounds great. And I used to be mental on TF2 playing comp from a website on a private server. Oh, man. And how are we getting 73 laps per hour, ladies and gentlemen? What the fuck is going on? And we're going to get 10.9 million XP, man. 10.9 million XP, man. Super Mario World music is also good, I'd have to say. Good shit, bro. Super Nintendo was just cracked out, bro. Super Nintendo game titles. That's when things started getting really good for gaming. Super Nintendo had classics. Like Dog. Got A Link to the Past. You got Chrono Trigger. You got Final Fantasies 4, 5, and 6. Dude. What else? You got Star Fox. Mortal Kombat. Dude, Super Nintendo is cracked out, honestly. Now, I don't think I would ever play console games. Like, I would never play the Super Nintendo like that. You'd have to give me emulators. Mega Man, oh my god, Mega Man is goated too, bro. But I wouldn't be able to play Final Fantasy IV on SNES. I would never play that game. But here on emulator, it's different because I can run the game 400x speed, 4 times as fast, so it's bearable. But normal speed, hell nah, bro. Hell no. How about a big fat no, baby? Because you're 10 levels overpowered. Yeah. But it's just like you run through the dialogue quicker, the story, the fights, the everything. I don't care if I get hit sometimes in between my decision making, but it's just worth it. You're faster. You're doing things 4 times as fast. Give me that. You know. Okay, now my thing's gonna plummet down. It's gonna go to 74, I think. It's at 76. It's gonna go down to 74, even 73. I really blundered there. Now, 76 is high, mind you. 76 laps an hour? I think I've had more, but... and now we have A Link to the Past music. Great. Gotta love Link to the Past. Okay, what is it now? 76 still? There's gotta be something wrong with this game. I blundered here. How am I still 76? I don't understand. Well, great. I'm liking it. Dude, I don't know if it's a fucking mosquito that's devouring me. But whatever it is, you gotta stop it. You gotta chill, bro. This part here is also, you blunder a lot because getting a tick perfect there is insane. And this is the worst part of the lap. It's just this part here. It takes so long. And in that TF2 website, I was a noob. Most had 8 to 15k hours. It was madness. Damn, bro. Insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane. This is Kakariko Village, I believe. Kakariko Village in Zelda. Beautiful. Adink to the pasta. And Brett, 14 laps left. 77 laps per hour. I don't even understand how we're going with this. This is absolutely insane. Can I hit a 79 lap an hour? Even 80? If I would never get the marks of grace, I think I could maybe pull a 79, 80. But when I get the mark, I just go in for it, bro. It's gotta be Final Fantasy. Yeah. It's Final Fantasy wherever you put it. And oh boy, oh boy. $77. It's FF4, bro. Yep. It's the theme of love. Goated song, man, by the way. One of my favorites from the homie Nobuo, baby. 77. Okay, so it's tough to get higher than a 77, it seems. And we got a grace. Oh, fuck, we're fucked now. We're fucked. I think I'm gonna skip it. You can skip it at the very least. No, actually, no, I'm not skipping shit. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Taking it. Taking it. Oh, man. 21 minutes left, chat. Uh-oh. But we already got 10.9 million XP. We're fucking him. We're less than 90k and some change to get 11 mil XP. That is a hefty accomplishment right there. A very nice accomplishment once we get 11 million. And back to Secret of Mana. Yeah, this playlist is goated, man. This man, whoever made this, chilling. I think his name starts with B. I'm not sure what, though. But 20 minutes left on the clock. And we got... Well, I think we'll get to like 980, maybe. 990. 990 safe. 985 maybe. And I'm gonna clock out at 4 p.m. EST. So in exactly 20 minutes, 19 minutes and some change. Gonna go hang out with my wife for a bit. Back to Kurono Trigger. Gonna clock in with my wife for a bit, chill with her. Then I'll come back. 10 laps. Wow. 10. I literally have 10 laps. The Naruto character. Furagu enters the chat. Yeah. Frog was a beast. With the Masamune. But arguably, the strongest character is the titular character, Mr. Kurono. And bruh, Luminaire is fucking everything up. I guess Chrono with Luminaire and Anya as a physical attacker. And the fact that she can also steal. Best two characters in the game, I think. Anya for me is just fucking goated. And Magus is the strongest. Yeah, but Magus is a pussy. Magus is antagonist. And you could arguably not have him in the game. It's optional. But Chrono and Ayla are always a staple. So, yeah. For me, Chrono and Ayla. Best characters. Robo's pretty nasty too, gonna say. Robo's fucking insane. Weakest characters for me are like Luca, Marl, Frog, I guess. I guess Ayla, Robo, and Chrono. Goated. I'd be, you know, Luca casts a Mega Flare. You're pretty fucked. But no, man. I think on a 1v1, Robo and Chrono and Ayla. Those are my three. I guess I would put a support in there. Definitely would put like my goated party would be Chrono and the two bitches. Chrono, Ayla, and Marl. You got one support, two offense. That would be goated for me. That's my dream team over there. If Luca could heal, I would probably put Luca. She's got an offensive toolkit I like. But yeah, it could either be Chrono, Ayla, and Frog, but better yet, Chrono, Ayla, and Marl. That's my GOAT party. If I want to go full offense, it would either be Chrono, Ayla, and Robo, or Chrono, Ayla, and Marl. I mean, not Marl, Luca. But you need a support. You need a healer. And Marl's a way better healer than any of them. Than Luca or Frog. Frog does have Slurp. Or Slurp Cut. He can heal. But he can't cure status ailments like Ayla can. So. And she's got life. And Chrono has life too, I think. So. Robo can spin and cure. But. Nah, Marl's support toolkit is way better. Absolutely. Yeah, Marl has to be the best support in the game. So it's like you pair her up with like Chrono and Ayla. GG, man. Ayla has to be like staple because she can steal as well. So she can charm shit, steal shit. That's insane. And well, Chrono's just protagonist. Keeping my boy. Because you are Chrono, basically. That's you in the game. So if you're like, yeah, if you're just the mans, you want to be with two bitches. And Luca is like Chrono's best friend. That ain't no wife material. She's best friend. She's homie. You got Ayla, who's, you know, who kind of loves you. She smells you and she's already in love with you. She's like, you're strong. And Marl, well, Marl's wifey in the game. So I go Magus, Marl, and Luca. Spam Eternal with the Black Rock equipped. See, but you're just that guy, Mark. You're like Orochimaru type shit. You know, you want to have Magus in the team, but that's just you, man. That's great. And at the end of the day, you can talk all the shit you want about Orochimaru. He's like a top tier villain in Naruto, but at the end of the day, he ends up being a good guy, man. In Boruto, he's a good guy. He went through his like evil manic phase, and now he's a good guy, man. He's helping out the Leaf. He's like a fucking crazy bioengineer. He's fucking goated, man. And Magus ends up being a good guy too, you know, by choice. He's like, I'll help you guys out. Like, I did want to summon Lavos and shit, but we good, bro, you know. So, you know, yeah, Magus is pretty cool. I'm not gonna rule him out. Now, man, you know, out of all 7 characters, Magus looks like he's a crack addict, bro. He looks like he's on some, like, you know, the best of the best heroin available. That man is looking like a living relapse. He just got out of the mental asylum, and he needs, like, drugs or something. He's very funny looking. He looks like an elf, but on drugs. He's like way too pale, man. He's fucking hilarious. And we already got to our goal, baby. With 11 minutes, we are in the triple-digit territory. We said goodbye to 4K or to 4 digits, and we are in 999 lap territory. Wow, wow, wow. Nice, man. This is the second last time this happens. Because arguably, when I get to 98, it's going to go high again. It's going to be probably like 1,400, 1,500 laps. Wow, man. Scheisse, bruh. Oh, my Lord, man. How fucking insane this agility grind has been, huh? And I can see we got 10 minutes left. Let's see how far we get. We have 78. Dude, we got 78 laps an hour. That is fucking insane. Can we get a 79? Is that impossible? Might be impossible. It might be impossible. Bro, te quiero. Y yo a ti, mi papi. Yo a ti, papacito. ¿Cómo no voy a querer al serafín más grande de Perú, papá? O de Latinoamérica completa. It's my boy Axel in the building. Welcome back, my man. Un fuerte abrazo para ti, papá. Gracias por esas palabras, mi hermano. Esas 3 palabritas hacen mucho. Yeah, man. Those 3 words that he said in Spanish, that's all a man needs, bro. Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. So, holy shit. It's one of those days, huh? It's one of those days. We got more than 200 laps in. Can you squeeze an SNES beat that isn't aggressive or chaotic? You got 8 minutes to send it to me. More like 2 minutes to send it to me. Because I'm a dip at 4 p.m. EST, so gotta do stuff. Gotta be a person. Gotta be a good husband. Gotta be a good husband. So yeah, man. What the fuck? We went down from 78 to 77. Fuck this, man. Okay, we're back to 78. I bet this is Secret of Mana just by the percussion alone. It doesn't sound like anything in Final Fantasy or... Okay, we gotta time this perfectly then. We gotta time this perfectly. Okay. Okay. We did it perfectly. Okay. We somehow did it perfectly. Yeah, there's only like 2 windows of time where you can like not miss a beat here. It's either in that jump or in the ending. Okay. Well, arguably, this is in the electronic realm of stuff. You're right, it's not chaotic or aggressive. It's actually quite, like, upbeat in a good way. It's like, definitely, oh shit, we gotta wait again. We gotta time it perfectly then. Boom. I would do a rave to this. Yeah, I could see so. I could see that. Good stuff, though. Mario Paint music. Good shit, man. Oof. Almost skipped a beat there. What's going on? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Yeah, we gotta do this perfectly. We might get 985. And I dropped down to 77 again. Jesus, man. This is very, 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 very intense. I wonder if there's like an 80 laps per hour. You have to do this perfectly. Super tick intense. See, 78 is the highest it gets for me. And we only have 4 minutes. Yeah, I think 985 is what I'm clocking out to. Which is fair enough. We got to 21% of the way in, which is lovely. I'm good with that. Very good with that, actually. Very, very good, man. Wow, man. I can't believe it. We're very close now. We might as well be as close as we've ever been to getting 99 agility. And still 77 laps an hour. Oh boy. Well, 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 ladies and gentlemen. We at least entered 3-digit territory in this one. Now it's just a matter of time. A matter of time, man. A matter of time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 988. I can't believe it, man. It feels good. It feels good. The number just goes down. We get more marks. Admittedly, they're even more expensive now than ever. I don't understand. Something's got to be going on with like amylase or like alchemy or something for this to skyrocket like that in price. But yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe last 2 to 3 laps. Because, yeah. It is what it is. We have admittedly like done super well. I'm very happy with the results. FF5 detected. Now, I wouldn't be able to tell because I'm kind of familiar with Secret of Mana music now, even though I've never played it. But not Final Fantasy V. Unless it's like one of the older songs that they just repeat every single game. They just do it differently or arrange it differently. It is what it is, right? Oh, shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This looks like the last lap. So we have less than a minute left on the clock. So I guess I will say, you know, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It was a pretty laid back and chill stream. We made it into the triple-digit territory. We have less than 1,000 laps to do. And we will get to level 98. The last level that you have to grind. It stops at level 99. And before the belt, you better run. No, I'm not getting any belt today. I'm actually going to spend time to avoid the belt in the future. I'm just going to spend some time with my wife, bro. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next YouTube video or in the next live stream. Give this stream a like. Give it a comment. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. It really helps your boy out and your boy's friends. Alright? Special shout out to the boy Rocky, to the man's Axel, to the boy Mark, and to Mr. KBZ. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for the nice conversations that we had today. I'll see you tomorrow in the next stream. I'm going to stream tomorrow. Matter of fact, I stream every day. So, have a good one. Enjoy your Tuesday. And I'll see you later. Peace.